Call.
And Chino with a queen nine will stay and watch the flop. Oh, when the flop comes up, king, queen, four, they both have big pairs.
Well, out front is Chino Ream with 5.6 million. Jonathan Waugh from Canada with about 5 million. Eric Lindgren with about 4 million. Vince, they've all got chips. It's anybody's game.
The winner's going to take home $1,150,000. Big money here tonight at Bellagio. The antes are 10,000. Blinds 40 and 80. Let's go to the felt. Eric Lindgren with the mid pair. Pair of sixes just like that.
Going to raise it up to 175,000.
Chino out, and now Jonathan Waugh, WPT champion. He has nines.
This could spell big trouble for Eric here. Pair over pair.
Oh, and he's getting outraised in chips with that. Makes it 440 to go.
If Eric gets restless here,
I'll call.
he could be out in third place just that quick.
He's just going to call.
And wants to see a flop first.
And here we go. Flop is 8-8-10.
Chino shakes his head because he would have flopped a full house.
Oh boy.
Jonathan reaching for chips.
Yep, 330.
Not a giant bet when the pot's got 950,000 in it. So Eric thinking, I'm going to raise it right here and find out where I'm at right now.
Right, 900,000 to go. Waugh's not going anywhere. He's getting the call and chips out.
Well, that's, I can tell you, he doesn't like two nines right now. The pot just got raised by Eric up to 900,000. A 10 and 2 8s on the board.
Nothing deuce. Waugh's going to check.
Well, Eric wisely checks on the turn, and now the board pairs tens. Neither player going to like that card. They're fearful of their opponent's got a 10 in their hand.
Yep, Jonathan's going to check again. They both check.
Nines. They're good.
Wait. Look at that, boys.
Chino, who never put a quarter
right
in the
there,
pot,
boys.
said, look at that, boys, that would have got you.
So Jonathan Waugh will take that pot with the legitimate pair of nines.
That guy's been a thorn in the side of Eric Lindgren all night long. Once again, Eric back to the short stack. Gotta go back to work, that's all.
We have lots of poker champions in the audience here tonight.
There's WPT World Champion Martin McNave. There you're looking at Noah Schwartz. Chan Racy Kuhn also here. He won in Barcelona.
Michael the Grinder Mizraki. And also Gavin Smith.
Tom Lee in the house as well. All these guys already have their name on the Champions Cup.
Climbing out of the woodwork here.
And the three guys at the final table are looking to get their name etched on that trophy again.
All right, Andes have gone up to 15,000. Blinds of 50 and 100. Chino this time makes it 200,000 to go. Waugh out. And Lindgren with an ace-8 of hearts just calling. We are flopping. It's a 10-4-3. Both check. Here comes the turn.
And a 5 comes off. Chino has the opening straight now. Eric checks. Chino is going to bet the queen high here. This puts a lot of pressure on Eric. Wow, Eric making the call with just ace high.
Going to the river and a queen hitting there for Chino.
Well, another pot. Chino wins by catching a card on the river, or at least figures to win.
Going to put in a $425,000 value bet.
Enough to nothing, maybe, huh?
A solid lay down. Eric was on the right track, calling with ace high.
He had the right idea, had the best hand on the turn.
Quarter to 5.
Huh?
Quarter to 5.
Holding something. I had something.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come to WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Simply click the sign up link in the upper right hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT36 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
Jonathan Waugh, WPT champion from Montreal, has raised with a queen high. Eric.
I call.
Jonathan bet enough to set Eric all in. Eric went all in, and he has the best hand. It's ace-jack versus queen-9. Jonathan knows that queen-9 is a favorite over a 2-card random hand. He just moved all in, but Erick Lindgren picked up a hand good enough to get his dough in there. He's the favorite. If his hand holds up, he'll double up. We'll still have 3 left.
Oh, and a jack just like that for Erick Lindgren, out in front with jacks.
Now Erick all smiles, top pair, top kicker. Well out in front right now. Well, an 8 comes off. This gives Jonathan a 2-way straight draw. He can now win the pot with a 7, which would give him a straight, a 10, which would give him a straight, or a queen.
It's always a sweaty.
Poker, poker, poker.
E-Dog holding his breath right now.
Let's take a look at the river card.
A deuce. Erick Lindgren lives on. And Vince, we keep saying it time and time again. Looks like Erick just can't play unless he's short stacked.
Hard to kill, hard to kill.
Action's on Erick. And he will quickly muck a 4-3 of diamonds. Chino now with a king 7 of diamonds.
Yeah, he is going to pop it up there. 210,000.
Jonathan Waugh, the Canadian, with a jack 10. Would love to see a flop, and he will, as he makes the call.
Flop comes queen 8-5. Chino checks. Jonathan with the gut shot straight draw, reaching for chips. And he's going to fire out 135,000. Look at this, Vince. Chino Ream has no hand, no draw, yet he is check raised to 425,000.
Just an auto raise by Chino Ream.
How do you like that now? Gut shot straight, man.
Jonathan, he's going to get stubborn. He's going to make this call.
Vince is like he knows he's got a straight draw. Talking about Chino. Now the king of hearts comes up. Big card for both players. Chino's now got 2 kings. Jonathan has a flush draw and an open and straight draw, yet it goes check, check.
3 of clubs on the river. That doesn't change things. And Chino now with kings.
Got to think he's got the best hand now. And Chino Ream betting 660,000 on the river here.
Jonathan, of course, did not connect there. He has nothing.
Well, Jonathan's not going to call. He could raise or fold. He opts to fold. So Chino Ream going to take down that pot. Catching a king on the turn to do it.
Nicely played by Chino. He's 33 years old, originally from Los Angeles, California. And now he has many homes, Vegas, Miami, you name it. What a talent we're watching here tonight as he continues his chip lead.
All right, action on Erick. Looks down 2 6s.
Yep, and Erick is going to raise to 200,000. Chino calling with jack 10. Jonathan out.
I told my mom I was going to win this for her. It was her birthday on the first day.
Happy birthday, Miss Lindgren.
And here we go with the flop, and it's 3 of a kind. 3 6s there for Erick Lindgren.
Great flop for Erick here.
Unreal.
Not only because he's flopped a set of 6s, his opponent has middle pair.
And Erick's not going to play it sneaky. He is betting at 220. Chino's going to call it.
With the speed that he called it, I'm sure Erick has figured out that he's got a king or a jack in his hand.
8 of spades on the turn. Chino going to check again. Erick, 3 of a kind. Show tunes going off in your head. And he's going to bet it again. 450.
Well, look at this. Chino going to call with the 2 jacks here. Just doesn't believe Erick's got the kings or the jacks.
Down to the river.
And the board pairs 8s.
Give Lindgren a full boat. Just so nice. Now you want to think about the proper amount that you can get from your victim. The right amount. And it looks like it's going to be 780,000.
Not quite half the pot, but a healthy bet.
What's the bet, 780?
Now Chino called him on the turn. Maybe he'll call him again on the river.
You know I'm gonna call you, so how you gonna bluff? You know I'm calling you, so guess you got it. You got that I got it face. You got my aces face, I got you got it face.
Well, he is reading Erick beautifully. Look at this. He's got something on him.
Is he capable?
He is reading him like a Dr. Seuss book. But can you resist putting those chips in, Chino?
Well, that's the question.
You so look like you have it, E. You just look like you got it.
Eric's saying, just shut up and put the money in, please.
Erick Lindgren's wife, Erica, quite a poker player herself, staring on, watching her man at work here.
You're not gonna bluff again. I'm just not going to.
Oh, good lay down.
Wow, what a lay down there by Chino Ream. He analyzed that hand perfectly. Finally decided the jacks were beat. Indeed they were.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come the WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Simply click the sign up link in the upper right hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT36 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
Well, definitely a good group of ones to watch this season on the World Poker Tour.
All right, 3 players battling for the title here tonight at Bellagio.
Some sort of showdown,
Action
dude.
on Chino on the button.
You know?
Looks down at ace-10 of diamonds. He's going to raise it. Makes it $250,000 to go.
Right behind him, Jonathan Waugh with a pair of 8s. He puts in a bet of 670 total.
Eric quickly folds.
420, eh? How can we fold for 420? Such a good number, Jonathan.
Chino's going to call it with ace-10. 8s versus ace-10, and look at this, 3 of a kind, just like that for Waugh.
Buckle up, folks. You're going to see a lot of fireworks now. Chino with a pair in the nut flush draw. Jonathan with 3 8s.
Jonathan is betting 620. What a big draw here for Chino Ream. And he is going to just call it. All right, to the turn we go.
Well, the Queen of Hearts comes off.
So no diamond for Chino.
Chino Ream with a beautiful looking hand, but he now has to catch a diamond or a jack to win this pot. Nothing else will do.
And Waugh is going to bet again, 1.3 million.
Yeah, it's about half the size of the pot.
Chino's calling.
Chino has made the call. Heading toward our biggest pot of the night.
Going deep. Chino wants a diamond, and he's going to get it. 3 of diamonds on the river.
Dream card for Chino Ream. The absolute nuts, as we say. A mortal lock. Jonathan Waugh with the 3 8s.
Waugh's father is in absolute turmoil. Taking a lot more out on him than it is his son.
It's tough on the parents. Yeah, they can't hardly look, Vince. That should be a bit of a scare card, I would think, for Jonathan, though.
Oh, right call.
Wow.
All in and called. A snap call by Chino because he's got the nuts.
Wow.
That is going to do it for Jonathan Waugh. A little dancing there by Chino. He got the moves done.
Shocking river card is going to push the Canadian out. We are all stunned.
Jonathan Waugh out in 3rd place, but what a week he had, Vince. Came very close to capturing the WPT World Championship.
Sorry. That's how you play that hand. That's how you play versus set.
Jonathan Waugh has been whacked out of this event in 3rd place. Going to take home $421,000. And he's going to go over to talk to Matt Savage.
Well, so close to Player of the Year. Obviously, there was a lot of sweat here tonight. Obviously, if you take this down, you're going to be #1. I think the only person rooting harder than Chino on that hand might have been Matt Salzberg, because he's at home right now talking about how he is the Player of the Year. But a great season for you. Almost got your name on the Champions Cup one more time. Congratulations, Jonathan. We'll see you again.
Thanks, Matt.
Here we go. Chino Ream just calling with a Jack-6 in hand #1 of the heads-up battle. Eric has raised with just a 4-3.
Nice falter.
And Chino quickly calls.
These guys act like they got premium hands here. One's got 4-3, the other one's got Jack-6.
Flop comes up Ace-Jack-5.
Well, Eric has flopped a gut shot straight draw and leads out in bets. Chino calls him with the 2 jacks.
Going to the turn. Another 5 that pairs the board. Still, Eric has nothing. And he's getting more chips out. Yep, 275. Snap call by Chino.
And Chino beats him in the pot.
Can Eric get lucky here? No, it's 10 of clubs.
Yeah, Eric is playing the board. He knows he has to bet to win this pot. It might not win it, but he's taking a healthy stab at it.
Right.
950,000 he's betting.
950.
He is relentless.
What you got left, E? That's good enough, though. That's it. You're good. Definitely not gonna raise. You don't have to worry about that.
There you go. Chino's asking Eric how much you got left.
Okay. Take your option.
This is the first hand to heads-up play.
Oh.
He was asking for a chip count.
Bet the flop. Fine. Fire small on the turn when the board bends. Not big on the river. Okay, he wins.
Whoa!
Chino gives it up, and a big grin by Erick.
That takes guts.
That definitely could have been a bad fold. Easily, buddy.
One thing I'll never understand, Vince, when you're playing heads-up poker, why you ever have to ask how many chips your opponent has. If you don't know how many chips are in play and how many chips you've got, and therefore how many chips your opponent's got, you don't deserve to be playing heads-up for the title.
But Mike, I think you're missing the point. I think they do know basically what they have. They want to see reaction. They want to see the fiddle with their hands. See, you're just a mathematical player, old school math. And you don't really read into the tells of the hands shaking, Adam's apple quivering.
Have him talking.
Okay,
Right.
the drool coming out of the side of your mouth. You don't see these things. Wise up, okay? I want to take away from that Hall of Fame ticket that you have in there. Who the heck did you bribe to get in there?
If you want a guy to talk, I understand it, but this doesn't make sense to me.
I'm just kidding around. You deserve that Hall of Fame.
Take it easy on me, partner. My golly. You just like all the talking that goes on.
Back to the table, Erick is going to raise with a king-4. Quick call by Chino.
Yeah, these guys are playing, and they're playing fast, man. One thing about it, you won't need a shot clock with these two guys, that's for sure.
Check.
Flops ace-5-4. Chino checks. Erick's got a piece of that with the 4s. Erick's betting.
800.
And look at this. Chino coming back over the top.
Chino has check raise here with 9-8, no hand, no draw, no nothing, just to steal this pot. And Erick calling him with bottom pair.
Like he can see through the cards. Beautiful call.
Now 3 comes off. This gives Chino
Check.
absolutely nothing. He's just not going to invest any further in this pot.
They both check.
Check.
Now queen comes off.
I check.
And it goes check, check. And Erick's going to show him 2 4s and win this pot.
Hey.
And Chino's sort of smiling.
You can't make it look that easy.
That's pretty solid play by Erick Lindgren.
He's cutting into Chino's chip lead, that's for sure.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come to WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Simply click the sign up link in the upper right hand corner. Sign up with bonus code YT36 and we'll match your first deposit, dollar for dollar.
To the table we go. Erick Lindgren with a king-jack. And he makes it 250 to go.
Call.
And Chino with a queen-9 will stay and watch the flop. Oh, when the flop comes up, king, queen, 4. They both have big pairs.
Beautiful flop right there for Erick Lindgren.
Chino checks, Erick bets, 250. Chino's going to stick around. He's made this call.
And 8 of hearts comes off. Now Erick's got top pair with a king-high flush draw.
Chino checks again, Erick bets.
Fire, 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 fire.
Chino's got queens, no flush draw.
How much you gonna bet on the river?
Oh, he's calling this.
Oh, and the 9 comes off.
Look at that.
It's unbelievable.
Checks it to try to trap.
To win this pot with the best hand, Chino had to catch a queen or a 9 that wasn't a heart, and he did it.
Call.
Oh, and Erick makes another bet.
That 9 ball, queen 9 all day. I know.
Oh, yeah. Erick is going to hate this.
No heart either, huh?
Well, Erick turns up confidently 2 kings, but they're no good.
Lucky, buddy.
On the river, Chino makes queens and 9s.
Well, Tony is exactly right. Well done. And right now, we have a battle going on.
2 terrific players fighting it out for this title.
We're seeing the best of the best here tonight between these two guys. Back down to the cards we go. Chino this time with an 8-5 of hearts, just calling. And Erick has an 8-6. He's continuing to see 3 cards. And the flop comes up king, queen, 5. Erick checks. Chino bets. 200 grand. Erick calls.
Erick floating here. He's got no hand and no draw.
Deuce of clubs, and he's going to bet it 300,000. Quick call by the man that has a pair. Down to the river we go. And now Chino has 2 pair. And Erick is going to plunge again with nothing.
I'm all in.
Oh, and all in by Chino with the 2 pair. Pretty uncallable.
They raise fast, they fold fast, they call fast, they move all in fast.
Better talk me out of it.
He didn't have to be talked out of anything, Vince, because he's not calling.
Okay. And he folds the hand. Yeah, Chino taking that card away. The blinds are going up to 125, 250, Mike.
Blinds are massive now, no doubt about it. It's 400,000 over that to play 2 hands of poker. So you got to get in there and gamble now, especially if you're Erick Lindgren.
E-Dog lives in Vegas, married. This time he has an 8-6, and he calls it.
All in.
And Chino goes all in with a pair of 3s.
Well, Erick cannot call.
No.
Just can't put all your money in there with an 8-6 offsuit when your opponent moves all in. Chino just widening that lead. Chino over 12 million in chips now. Erick with just 2.5 million.
Erick's down to only 10 big blinds.
All in.
Chino with the king-9 says all in. Let's take a look at Erick's hand. He's got queen-9 of diamonds.
So close. Let's see, 19.
He's smiling because he knows this is very marginal. A lot of pros would call instantly. Some would muck their hand. Some would be thinking like Erick's doing. Tough decision when you know if you play this pot and lose it, it's all over.
But you don't have that many more hands to play and mess around with.
Yeah, I think you push any hands. I'm in.
And he is going to call this.
Oh, no.
I got him.
Unfortunately for Erick, he has dominated. It's king-9 versus queen-9.
Oh, man. All right. Let me escape this one.
Kind of don't want you to win this one, buddy.
Well, it was a borderline call. Erick opted to gamble, and this is not the hand he wanted to see.
Oh boy, Chino Ream, 33 years old, WPT champion, has his opportunity right now to become the WPT world champion. And the flop's ace-jack 4, that is good for Chino.
It's not what I needed. A lot of trouble.
Well, Erick's going to have to catch a queen with 2 runners to make a straight. Otherwise, he's going to be our runner-up.
Chino looking very serious.
Well, the 3 comes off, so we are down to the river. Erick Lindgren must catch a queen on the river, for this tournament is toast, and Chino Ream will be our champion.
Can Erick do it? Can he catch his queen?
He needs a lucky lady. Can he get one? Nope, no, comes off.
Chino has done it!
Good game, man. Good play. Well done. Good game, guys. Yeah, you too. You earned it, baby.
Well, there you go. Chino Ream is now a 2-time WPT champion. Well played by Chino, no doubt about it. Got a hand to him, Vince. Well played.
Big effort, pandemonium, big hugs for Chino. Right now, Erick Lindgren out to talk to Matt Savage.
Erick, it's been a little while since you've been to a WPT final table. How does it feel to be back?
It was a really long time. It felt awesome to be here. I had so much fun throughout the whole tournament. I felt like I fought really hard, and I gave 100%, and, you know, that's all I can do.
All right, any thoughts about Chino's win today?
I thought Chino probably played better than anybody at the table. I thought he played great, and you know, Chino's an easy guy to root for. We all like him out here on the tour, and you know, if I'm going to lose to somebody, I'm glad it was him.
All right, thanks, Erick. Mike, over to you.
1.1 million to the champion. Kimberly, back to you.